This video is how to effectively use the caseload page. The first step in using the track learning program is adding your students. As you can see here, I just type name, press enter, and that student will be automatically added to my caseload. So my first recommendation is to go through and type the name of every student on your caseload, and they will be automatically added and assigned a student ID from the track learning program. I would do this before you add goals, before you add kids to your schedule. Anything you do, go through, type in every name of your student. If you make a mistake, that is all right. You can just as easily type and you'll notice that it's automatically saved. So you can add or take away anything you need to. A huge component of the track learning program is to make this as user-friendly and designed for your individual needs. It's so that you can function or use the program as an easily functionable software that meets your needs so that you can spend more time with your students. All of these dates, say we have a IEP today, now it's changed to next year. Again, automatically saved. So any one of these fields you can click in and you are able to type, add, take away anything you need. To format this caseload page, we want to make it, again, designed for you and your needs. So we only want you to have the information you want. So you can decide to click or not whatever you want. If you only want the first and last name, IEP date, eval date, and you don't want to be cluttered with all the other information, that's fine, and you can access it later. If you want to see everything, you click it all, and you'll notice it's automatically now a part of your caseload page. Most of the features here on the caseload page are pretty self-explanatory. The ID is a specific number that our program will assign to your student, and that's how you will refer if you have any bugs or issues with a student. You won't be able to tell us the name of the kiddo. You'll have to actually give us the ID number for us to access anything. But all information about a student is completely encrypted, but we will be able to access, say, if there is an issue on one of the assessments for student ID 2, we can go in there, fix the bug so that they can finish their assessment, but we won't be able to access the rest of their data. So you'll notice first, last name, you can add their school ID, lunch number, if you would like. The color here is if you would like to say create groups or maybe color organize students based on grade, content area, goal areas. That's just been a very sought after piece of feedback that people would want. So we added that. Again, if you don't use it, take it off your caseload page. Planning meeting, disability category. Maybe you work in multiple schools. You'll see ES elementary, but you might have your own acronyms. You can also type the name of the school if you want. IEP service time, maybe the gen ed teacher, room number, the grade, date of birth, notes, assessment password. The assessment password is something that's going to be a little different. So assessment password is for the students to log in to our URL to take a digital assessment. They first need their student ID number. And then you can do one or two things. You can give each student their own specific password, which is fine. You'll just have to refer back to your caseload page to remind students or teachers or paras what that student's password was. Something that I do, and I know a lot of other people do, is a class password where you just have one password for every kid. So all you need to access is a student ID. Everyone has the same password. So you don't have to have multiple pieces of information. You can just have one. So again, this is how you format your caseload. So between these different features, you add students and you can format based on what you are looking for. And then the final thing on the caseload page is this little icon to the left here. You can, depending on how big your caseload is, say you can see mine is fairly large. Scrolling through this is going to take time and you're going to see a bunch of different letters. I could click any of these to organize it alphabetically. So all of these, again, you can click to organize based on how you need to organize them, easier for you. You can also click the student tab and type in a name and go right to it. But clicking over here on the left is going to take you directly to that student's individual learning profile where you're going to add that student's demographics, their goals. You can see their assessment results, their progress graphs, daily notes, accommodations, or any archived information that you have for that student. And that is in a separate video, and we'll show you how to access all of the different features on each student's individual learning profile. But for now, thank you again for watching, and make sure to access our other how-to videos if you need to in order to learn how to use the program to its full potential to benefit you and your students. And always, please make sure to reach out to us and shoot us over an email at info@trackedlearning.com if anything else is needed. Thanks.